Hello, this will be the cloud classification walkthrough video. This video assumes you already have the CPU and GPU set up and that you have Python 3.8 or higher installed. So we're going to begin with a standard CPU-based implementation. We do this by cloning the repository. We do that by going to code and downloading the zip folder. We're now going to set up the virtual environment. We need to create a new project folder and name it as per our wish. So let's show in folder. Unzip this folder by extracting all. And we want to just name it Cloud Classify. We're now going to move this to our documents folder. And you can now see we have the cloud combine, the cloud code, the requirements, the README, and a Jupyter notebook. So we're now going to go to our control prompt. Well, our command prompt. With this done, we want to go to the Cloud Classify folder and run the below command. This will create a virtual environment. So to find that folder, we're going to copy the address as text, put in CD to go to that directory, paste the new information, and hit enter. You can now see we're working out of C, Users Administrator, Documents, and Cloud Classify. So let's begin with creating our virtual environment. This should only take about a second. And it's already done. Now we just have to activate the environment, which we do by taking this code and running the activate.bat. And as you can now see, we're running in a virtual environment as shown by these parentheses surrounded by the name of the environment. Now we're going to install all of the requirements. This will be a simple process, but may take a few minutes. This process took about 4 minutes to finish the installation. So we can now move on to download the data. We're going to do this by clicking on the link provided. And let me just switch to the correct email. And downloading this file. It's a bit of a large file at over 2 gigabytes, but it shouldn't take too long. So this file took approximately a minute to download in full. So we're now going to move this to the Documents folder and into our Cloud Classify folder. Step 4 is now complete. So we may now begin step 5, which is to download the data using the link provided and to put all 3 of these folders inside our Cloud Classify folder. So let's just begin this download process. It will zip the files, and this may take a few minutes. It seems this process is now finished. So I'm going to show in folder and extract this information. As you can see, it doesn't take a long time to load. But we are going to prepare to transfer this into our Cloud Classify folder, which we can simply do by highlighting all and dragging and dropping. And we now have everything we need in this folder. So we may now run the script. You'll begin seeing something like epoch 1 out of 20, and it'll iterate through the entire 80,000. This should take about 6 minutes per epoch, or a total of 6 times 20, about 2 hours. This should finish by putting out a model inside the My Model folder. It'll show you the accuracy metrics, such as probability of detection, of false detection, false alarm ratio, bias, critical success index, as well as model accuracy and runtime in seconds. Something like this. And there you have it. That is how to complete the CPU-based cloud classification script.